Friends, today let's solve questions related to ECET chemistry between 2012 and 2016. The topic is acids and bases. Let's go to the first question. Which one of the following is a Lewis acid? What is a Lewis acid? A Lewis acid can accept a pair of electrons from a Lewis base. So boron trifluoride is electron poor and has an empty orbital. So it can accept a pair of electrons, making it a Lewis acid. Okay. Next, which one of the following constitutes the following components of a buffer solution? So what is a buffer solution? A buffer solution basically resists a change of the pH on addition of a small amount of acid or base, and it absorbs the change in acidity. Also, it serves to maintain fairly a constant pH value. Remember this. So, simple buffer solutions are mixtures of either a weak acid and a conjugate base of that, or a weak base and its conjugate acid. Now here, both the components should be present approximately equal. Now, what are the basic examples? Acetic acid and sodium acetate. You can take this combination which is given in the answer, or you have ammonia and ammonium chloride. Similarly, you have sodium dihydrogen phosphate and hydrogen phosphate as also a buffer solution. So I have an explanation of this here. You can get this PDF in the link provided in the description. So the pH value of an aqueous solution of potassium hydroxide was found to be 10. Now then, what is the OH value? So if you remember the formula, H3OH into OH minus is simply 1 into 10 power minus 14. So if you apply logarithm on both sides, I will be having log concentration of H3O plus log OH minus will be minus 14. So simply I can remember the value. So the pH value of H plus and OH will be 14. So already what is given for potassium hydroxide is 10. So 14 minus 10 will be simply 4, which is the pH of the OH group. Now let's go to the next question. Which one of the following is a Lewis base? So pyridine is basically a Lewis base because donating its pair of electrons to a Lewis acid. So one example is also sulfur trioxide pyridine complex, which is a sulfating agent used to convert alcohols to sulfate esters. So pyridine is used to basically dissolve other substances, and it is used to make different products such as medicines, vitamins, food flavoring, paints, dyes, rubber products, etc. So pyridine can also be formed from the breakdown of many natural materials in the environment. Remember it? So the pH value, P of Ka value for 4 carboxylate acids are 4.75, 4.19, 0.23 and 3.41. Which is the strongest carboxylic acid? Remember, basically Ka, this value is directly proportional to the strength of an acid, whereas pKa value is inversely proportional to the strength of acid. So hence the strongest acid will be having lowest value, whereas the weakest acid will be having the highest value. Try to remember this relationship. Okay, so the answer here is strongest is having least value. Next, the pH value of a solution is 8, then the pOH value is, so earlier problem we have solved it. So for OH and pOH you have this relation as 14. So if one is 8, the other one is 14 minus 8, which is 6. Next, what is the conjugate base of OH minus? So when an acid gives a H plus hydrogen atom, then the remaining part is called a conjugate base. So if we remove the H plus from OH minus, we get oxygen O2 minus, and O2 minus is a conjugate base of OH minus. So here if you observe, the nearest option is this. So let's go to the next question. So the conjugate base is O2 minus. So the pH of a neutral solution is, so remember 7 is the middle of a pH scale. So in between 7 to 0 it is acidic in nature, and if your pH value is between 7 to 14 it is alkaline in nature. So at this particular juncture we have many items such as blood, milk and pure water which have approximate pH of 7. So this is a beautiful diagram which represents the concept. So 0 to 6 is acidic and 8 to 14 is alkaline. So these elements in green, mainly blood, milk and pure water, which I have told, are your answers. So according to Lewis theory, acid species will, so Lewis acid is an electron pair acceptor, whereas Lewis base is an electron pair donor. Remember this. So for example, in any reactions, imagine HCl and water. So water would be considered as a Lewis base because it donates a pair of electron pair to form a bond between water and oxygen. So Lewis acid, so as per my initial definition, if you observe, Lewis acid is basically something which accepts, so accept electrons. So donation, it is a Lewis base. So this is explained here. Acceptor, it means acid, donor means a base. So A and A is your keyword. So with this, the questions related to all the acids and bases is completed. We will discuss electrochemistry in the next session.